how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? 24 to nothing. This team's second shutout in a row. Last week against the Redskins, I was proud of it. Any kind of time you can shut out an NFL team, it's great. But when you do it against the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that's won 6 games in a row, the team who has the most big plays in the NFL, and you completely shut them down and shut them out, you're on a different level. This team, these past 3 weeks, something gelled. We hit the Saints game. We've been playing well all December. We lost those first 2 games, but I didn't feel like we played terrible. Hit on all cylinders against the Saints and haven't let up yet. This is different from 2007, where in 2007 we were kicking everyone's butt, and then the last couple weeks we kind of let off the accelerator. We saw what happened in the playoffs. This year we were forced to, because we put ourselves in that position, to have to sit here and try to win out to really get in the playoffs. We did it. Dallas won the NFC East Championship, and that's big. And like Tony Romo said, that's one of those goals, and you're proud of that. No, that's not the ultimate goal. Everyone wants to win the Super Bowl. Everyone wants to do well in the playoffs. But when you win the division, you always give yourself an added bonus, an added chance. And also, it is a sense of pride. And to win the NFC East, one of the best divisions in football, is a great accomplishment. Now, to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, I would love to sit here, and I was going to sit here and just wail into the Philadelphia Eagles, talking about how really pathetic they were today. But, and I thought it was going to be a shootout. I thought both teams were going to come all at it, and I guess I didn't give our defense enough credit. But what I'll say about Philly, and I think Romo said it as well, take it from the guy who knows he's on the field. Next week, there's going to be more blitzes. Next week, there's going to be a lot more energy from Philadelphia, I feel like. But I don't see this team losing. At least not next week. I don't see this team losing. To talk about some other things, some other players who are notable in this game, though there's a lot of guys. Mike Jenkins. Mike Jenkins was just all over Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin. Just not letting them have anything. He's really come along. He got a lot of bad rap from me in particular, especially for last season, on his effort against the Giants, that one play when he kind of just let the guy run to the end zone. Didn't have a great rookie year. He's one of the he's one of the better corners in the league. Defensively, getting pressure on McNabb, but Tony Romo was excellent again. And I don't want to keep harping on this, but the dude has been legit. And I think he's exercised those December demons, or he did. He exercised the December demons. We're into January now. It's time for some big boy football. And the way he's been playing on par with everybody else in the league. And a big part of that is that offensive line. Those guys have been protecting his butt so well lately. And opened up runs for the running game. I mean, Barber and Felix were all over it today. Offensive line, I mean, that's key right there. To have those big boys up there up front, letting no one touch Tony. He's already, can move and is mobile. But you give him time, and with his decision making lately, dude, it's awesome. It's like everything's clicking together. I mean, Miles Austin, Jason Witten, Patrick Creighton, Felix Jones, Marion Barber, Roy Williams. Well, everyone but Roy Williams on offense is kicking some butt. And defensively, it's awesome. Next week, however, I don't expect, though. I feel like the way this team's playing, the way Romo is reading defenses, bring it on, Philly. Bring on the blitzes, because Romo will just read it and pick you apart again. Miles Austin is great underneath and outside. I mean, you saw what he could do. Deshaun Jackson was zilcho. Didn't do hardly anything. Miles Austin, complete factor on every single drive. It's just a great win by Dallas overall. I'm so proud of this team. Bigger things to play for next week in a rematch. It's hard enough to beat a team 3 times in a year. We know it. We know that for a fact for 2 years ago against the Giants. It's probably even harder to beat them back to back. But and the thing is, Philly's didn't come into Dallas cold. They'd won 6 games in a row, but we cooled them off definitely. So you love to do that against your division rival, especially Philadelphia Eagles, who we all have a special place of hatred in our heart for them. And hopefully we can give them another butt kicking when they come into Dallas next week. I do expect a better performance by Philly next week, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. This Dallas Cowboys team is on a mission. And if you think that us beating you down so bad is going to give you motivation to beat us next week, all week Dallas going to hear 1996, 1996, 1996. They've got more. This is all about getting all that history off our backs right now too. So I think Dallas is going to come out full blazing and get a better shot from the Eagles, but it ain't going to be near enough. Dallas Cowboys take it next week, but right now, division champions, NFC East champions in the first year of the new Jerry Dome. Boy, it sounds great. How about them Cowboys? We'll see you guys later. We'll see you for the championship on Thursday and then playoffs on Sunday. Hook 'em horns, Texas fight, but for right now, it's all about them Cowboys. Let's go.